right, welcome back to the Pac 9 show, and we are recapping week 4 in this episode. We're looking at the game between the Packers and the Patriots, and man, what a nail biter for me.
Woo!
Green Bay 27 to New England 24 in overtime. And man, this game had
Cut,
everything, didn't it, Alex?
cutting it close, cutting it close. All kinds of drama.
Had Brian Hoyer sitting out right after, like halfway through the first quarter, bringing in a rookie QB who just stunned people with a 15.9 QBR.
And
We had
a
a,
delay a game right away, but it wasn't
oh my
called.
gosh, that delay of game will haunt me for the rest of the season. God, I was so furious when that happened. But then
Oh man.
Rodgers did not do very good either. He had a pick six at Lambeau, which has not happened very often. I think it's literally like his third in his career.
Yeah. Ugh.
And ended up with a QBR of 38.2. And really
Oh
the
wow.
rest of our team is what kept this in it because Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon, again, in my opinion, the best 1-2 punch at running back in this league. Aaron
Yep.
Jones gets 110 yards. Dillon gets 73. And our receiving did pretty good, actually. We got the ball to a lot of different people. Our Romeo Daubs got a touchdown. Lazard
Yep.
got 116 yards. Tunyon finally comes in for a touchdown this year. And even Christian Watson should have had a touchdown, but what's the catch? Who knows anymore?
Yeah, what a throw
Uh,
though. But yeah, I guess he didn't catch it. I don't know. That's who knows.
and then, of course, our defense just coming in, saving our butt all the time. Unfortunately, Adrian Amos went out for a little bit in the game. I'm not 100% sure if he came back or not. I hope he's okay.
Oh.
But our rookie Quay Walker, 5 solo tackles, 1 for loss. DeAndre Campbell, 6 solo tackles. Rashawn Gary gets 4 and 2 sacks. It was just
Woo.
our defense just came to play. And honestly, last week I said that I don't know if the Packers could score more than 20 points in the game. And it turns out that we can score 24 points in the game plus 3 more if we have an extra quarter. So, yeah. So
Yeah.
our predictions were a little off though. I said the game was going to be Packers 20, New England 10, and you said Green Bay 21, New England 13. So it was a lot
Mm.
closer than we thought.
Yeah, no, it was great. I think Belichick did bring some defensive kind of schemes that may have confused Rodgers or something. Their defense known to they changed like every week like what they're doing. So like I'm sure that caused Rodgers some problems.
There
But
was
yeah,
definitely a lot of scheming going on. It kind of befuddled Rodgers a little bit, and he just had to continue to rely on Lazard like he's been doing since he came back.
yeah,
But
Lazard's been great, man. He's been really good, stepping up. I gotta give it to him.
and give it up for Matt LaFleur. Crazy good game management in overtime, just winding the clock down,
Perfect.
getting us into a really secure field goal range, and then once kick was good, there was no time left in the game. So give it up to Matty.
Yeah. No, the whole team killed it with that one. Defense stepping up. I think the defense is coming. I feel like the receivers are gonna catch on eventually. Hopefully, midway through the season, and then that might be right before playoffs. But the run game is very strong. The Packers seem like, that plus the defense. That's definitely a good recipe for success in the NFL.
Absolutely. And so, what did you think about this Monday night game though with the Rams and the Niners?
Woo, man! It's always good to beat the Rams. I'm sure every Niners fan loves that. Um, it was. I feel like that game is exactly what the Niners want to look like. It's exciting. It's exciting on both ends of the ball. You have Debo Samuel making plays. You have the running back plays and the great blocking. Jimmy G. I found out he did throw that ball high to Debo on purpose. Some people were wondering, and then that's how he ended up getting the touchdown, throwing it high. The dude just went
Yeah.
for it and missed, and then that was it. Debo, that's all he needs, and
Put
Debo's
it
a
where you can catch it.
Debo's a guy, so he's man. So just get him the ball. Kittle's still blocking. He almost had that touchdown that was taken back, but I think our team on offense finally stepped up and looked like what we were thinking it's gonna look like. Jimmy G had a great game, didn't do any mistakes, too many of them, and we kept Aaron Donald quiet a little bit. There was one play where they just left him just alone, which was insane. But besides
Hmm.
that, Aaron Donald was kind of quiet during this game, which I don't know how they do that. But and then Hafunga with the pick six,
Funga.
totally read the Rams, and we were talking about it earlier, but the Rams, I feel like they're good, but they're injured right now. And then also they just go only to Cooper Cup, and Hafunga saw that and just read the play that the dude was gonna block, and then read it was gonna be a screen, and that was it. Because that's
Rams
all they.
rushed the ball a lot. They just were not very successful at it most of the time. They were
Mm-hmm.
able to hold on to the ball for a lot of the game. They definitely out possessed you guys. They had the ball for 34 minutes in this game. You guys had it for 25. They
Yeah,
just
that's
some
crazy.
really costly turnovers, like you said. Our man Hafunga. We should get shirts. We should get the and Hafunga jersey or
Yeah,
something. He's got to be the mascot of the show now.
his jersey is gonna sell. I might buy one. Not gonna lie, I might get a Hafunga jersey. He's ranked right now by Pro Football Focus the top safety. We have the top safety duo in the league. Two of the top fives with Gibson and Hafunga. Nick Bosa leads the pass rush. That's just super scary. And our linebacker core with Fred Warner is great. They've only allowed 46 points through 4 games. That's insane. That's crazy. That's less than 12 points a game. So I feel like if we can just ride the defense, we can beat almost any team. Well, at least be in it, and then it'll just
Hmm.
be a matter of can we score on offense. So
And
hopefully.
can Jeff Wilson Jr. continue to be healthy and
Oh
run the ball
man,
for you guys well?
I hope so. It seems like we get one running back a year, so hopefully he'll
Yeah.
be our guy, and who knows what happens next year. But yeah, so all in all, though, feeling pretty nice about that win going into week 5. Uh, Feeling pretty
Yeah,
good.
you were a little closer on the predictions. I actually predicted that the Rams would blow you guys out 31-20, and that was completely wrong. And but you were a little closer. You said Niners 21, Rams 17. So you gave
Hmm.
Rams a little more credit than they deserved.
Yeah, I
Um,
won't do that again.
yeah, yeah. Seriously, later in the year. Um, but yeah, all right. So let's go on to who we think the happiest fan base is at the end of week 4. Who do you
Hmm.
got?
So for me, the happiest fan base, I'm gonna go with the New York Jets. This is the first time they have some hope after week 4. Usually they're like 0-4. They actually have some hope. Zach Wilson is back. That really helped the team last week. They had another come behind win against the Steelers, and I think with Robert Sala, I think they're changing the culture out there, and their fans finally have some hope for once.
To be a Jets fan, you have to have an eternal wellspring of hope. But now it's finally like, getting some of those quarters back a little
Yeah,
bit.
man. They're
Yeah.
loving it.
Well, on a similar note, I'm gonna say happiest fan base this week is the Las Vegas Raiders. They finally got a win this season. It
Yeah.
was against a pretty stout Denver defense. They scored 32 points on them, and you want to know how many points have been scored against the Broncos this year? 68. So almost half of the points scored against the Denver Broncos this year were from the
Man,
Vegas Raiders in this game. And so
that's
I think
crazy.
Vegas fans have something to be excited about
Yeah.
looking forward.
Yeah, I mean, if they can get that offense rolling and have the defense just play solid, I feel like with Devonte Adams, they should be cool. But something's just been off. I feel like with the offense looks stale, but maybe they're starting to get into it now. So we'll see Josh McDaniels out there. Hopefully, he's getting things rolling. See some more of the Vegas Raiders.
All right. On the flip side, what fan base is the saddest this week?
Oh man, I'm gonna go against the team that lost to the Jets, the Pittsburgh Steelers. I mean, no offense to the Jets, but I'm sure they all hate that they lost to the Jets. And their quarterback play is looking awful. they've benched Trubisky. They're going to Kenny Pickett, and he's a rookie, and he didn't look too great. Really, he threw 3 interceptions, which maybe they weren't all his fault. I don't know, but 3 interceptions, that's a lot. And their defense without TJ Watt, they're looking decent. Fitzpatrick's a little banged up, but I think they're not really rolling right now like we thought
Yeah.
they normally do. And Mike Tomlin has never finished below 500. So this year might be the first year, honestly.
Yeah. No TJ Watt and a lot of question marks up there in Pittsburgh. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Lions. Lions are 1-3. They've scored 141 points so far. That is ridiculous. And then they, lose to Geno Smith by 3 points. They scored 45 points this week, and it wasn't enough. So, man,
Man.
like they really need to get that defense together because obviously the offense is clicking. Jared
Right.
Goff is looking great. Amon-Ra St. Brown is, breaking records left and right, and they're humming. They're scoring plenty of points. Defense has to step up if they're going to have any hope of making it to the postseason.
Yeah, because look at how many points they've given up each game. First week against the Eagles, 35. Then the Commanders, 27. Vikings, 24. Seahawks, 45. That's teams are looking at them. They're hungry. That's they're gonna eat if they play the Lions on offense. Everyone's gonna score, so they gotta hurry up and get their defense figured out. Because I'm rooting for them, the hard knocks and everything, but man, they're not really gelling right now on playing complementary football.
All right. Yeah, seriously. All right. That's the end for this episode. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you next week.